Hi, Gloria Lybecker here with the Healing New Method. One of my favorite things to do is to go out in the paddock and be with my herd of healing horses. I really love getting to have the opportunity to support others, to facilitate their experience with the herd. There was a particularly touching experience recently where someone was just really caught up with all the stories that would spin around and around and around in their mind. And this person would get really worried that the stories would just take over. Because when we have certain stories, we can start believing those stories are true, even when they're not. So having a way to check in to the body's wisdom to support us to come into what is true for us, it's really helpful. It's even more helpful when we're able to do this in the presence of a horse. Horses have such big hearts and such big guts. They have so much resonance. They are sentient beings that are acoustical. So they are able to tune in to what's happening within the human and reflect that back and communicate in such a way that the human really receives deep healing. So it's a very body-centered approach that I like to invite people into. So as this person was standing in the paddock with the horses, just inviting them to come into their body and notice where their attention rests. And the first place that they named out loud was their temples. And upon naming their temples, one of the mares snorted really loud. They named that there was a painful pressure there and a tension that felt overwhelming. And as they stayed with the nervousness and they named that, there was licking and chewing with the horse. And the message they received was to be gentle with this story part. So coming into the body again, this time their awareness came to the back of their throat, and a white horse came up to them in that moment and put their nose right towards their throat. There was a moment of pausing, and they expressed there was, from the soreness and feeling like there was something was stuck, that there was an opening. The message was to be open and to trust. And quite a shift happened right there. The next place the body's wisdom went was to their left eye. There was a heat and a softness and a sense of comfort in their left eye. And the message they received was to relax. As they continue with the body sensations and really noticing where their attention would rest, each of the horses would come in and work with them as they continued to move this energy through their system. And what they were receiving was that it's all right to relax. And that when you feel calm, that it does feel very safe. And the white horse came in and brought their muzzle right up next to the person's face. And there was this shared breathing. And as the person tuned into the rhythm with the white horse, they could really feel every cell in their body just begin to relax and let go and just to be in calm. And there was a deep alignment within their belly that it's all right to trust, that it's safe to trust, and it's safe to name the unnameable and to be heard and received. And the takeaway that this one had was that they can choose to welcome any story with compassion, and that they could bring back this memory of the white horse breathing with them, supporting them wherever they may be in time and space, to remember how to calm. So one of the gifts that you receive when you're working with the horses is they stay with you. There's a heart connection that you feel. And even when you're on a different continent, that connection is still strong. It's still with you. It's still vibrant. And it'll continue to unfold within your life story, through your life experience. It's the gift and the way of the horse. If you'd like to get to have an opportunity to have an experience with the herd, reach out to me at healingyoursanctuary.com. Thanks for being on the journey with me today. Healing you.